Hey guys, this is Tripwire, and welcome to episode 2 of my custom class series on Black Ops, the series where I use classes suggested by you guys, and kind of give my review on the class and break it down into all the elements. But first off, I'd like to kind of direct your attention to the top of the screen. At the top you'll see my PS3 and my Steam ID, since some people had trouble adding it and couldn't get the spelling right, so I try to clear up any confusion, so I put it up top. So feel free to add me, because there is still room in my friends lists, and we'll play some games sometime together. The third line is my personal YouTube channel. I kind of wanted to put some use to it, because the amount of videos on it will have definitely cut down from when I started because of me joining ICTHP, but I did want to put some use to it, and I'm either going to use it for personal videos or possibly something with the ICTHP community, and I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but definitely check it out, and you can see all my old videos and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just going to get into the class a little bit now. I'm using the M14 Silenced. My backup is a ballistic knife. I'm going to be using Semtex, Nova Gas, and C4, and my perks will be Flak Jacket, Steady Aim, and Ninja. And at first I was kind of reluctant to use the M14 Silenced, and the reason for that is I kind of have trouble shooting a silenced single fire weapon as fast as I could when it's not silenced. I don't know what the reason for this is, but it just happens to be that way. I'd actually prefer to have a infrared over a silenced on an M14, but that's just from the way I play, I guess. So yeah, I ended up using it, and as games went on, I was getting a little bit better at shooting it faster, so I decided to keep going until I get a good gameplay, and I ended up getting a pretty decent gameplay. I did have to pick up an AK-47, as you see right here, because I did run out of ammo, and I didn't want to have to rely completely on the ballistic knife, especially since you only get 2 shots, and then I'm left with either knifing or picking up the blades, so I had to kind of go with what was given to me. Semtex is kind of obvious, so I won't get into that too much. Nova Gas, a little bit different. I'd obviously prefer a concussion or flashbang, but the reason for that would be like if I'm going into a building or a room or something like that, I could just toss a concussion in there and kind of confuse the enemies, and then rush in and shoot them when they're they're stunned and whatever. But Nova Gas is pretty good too. I want to kind of compare it to a claymore, since I could throw it at an entrance to a doorway, and for a limited amount of time it'll block off that doorway, since they can't really go through it unless they have tactical mask, obviously. And that kind of helped me, as I do right here. I kind of just block it off and I move on to the next area. And the problem with this class is it doesn't have tactical mask, so I had to avoid going into the Nova Gas whenever I would use it, so kind of tough, but whatever. Flak Jacket, kind of a common setup for me, kind of neutral opinion on it, since I do use it most of the time, and if you're using Flak Jacket, you can't really use anything else, such as lightweight or scavenger, so you gotta go with, take the good with the bad, and Flak Jacket is kind of neutral for me. Steady Aim, I wasn't too sure how this was going to work out. It seemed like it would be a useless perk for me to start out with, because I didn't see myself hip firing in M14 or any single fire weapon for that matter. So at first it did seem useless, but it actually saved me quite a few times, and I think it does in this game as well. So I don't know. I'd prefer sleight of hand still, but it definitely saved me a few times. And my last perk is Ninja, and it actually was pretty good, because I was able to sound whore, especially with a silenced weapon. I could still hear people running around me, and I do have the pro variant, so my noise is completely gone, and the enemy's noise is louder, so that definitely helped me, and it did help me out in this game, because I did hear someone sneaking up at me early on. So other than that, this game will be ending pretty quick, and I do pick up the final kill cam, so I was kind of happy to get that. And yeah, just be sure to leave your comment below for what gun you want me to use next, or what class. Make sure you leave as much detail as you can. That's usually better than just one gun or anything like that. So my final score is 17-3. I'll finish off by showing you guys the scoreboard and the original comment. The original comment Sender was Mega Zombie Owner. And yeah, once again, be sure to leave your class below, and hopefully I'll use it. It's not necessary to get likes on it, but I just try to go through everything and see what's pretty cool for me. So other than that, once again, my name's Tripwire, and take care, guys.